Shanti.
Om Shanti.
All of you remember Shiv Baba in this present time. This present time is very valuable, very, very valuable. Anyways, in the life, time is valuable. Every action has to be performed in timely manner. Like in present time, we call it confluence age. And at this confluence age, this Baba says it's the most elevated age. Confluence meaning where there is meeting, there is transitioning, there is transformation, like there is the value of Amrit Vela, importance of Amrit Vela, because Amrit Vela is also a confluence of darkness and light. Darkness is going to finish and day is going to come. Day is going to begin. So that Amrit Vela time is also very important. Like inside also, we are going to remove the darkness, we are going to remove any peacelessness. And in life, we could say that the love is emerging, light is emerging. So at the confluence is most elevated age, confluence ages, and in the whole cycle, confluence age is the most important time. And Baba at this time tells all of us children that Iron Age, the night of Iron Age, the darkness of Iron Age is going to finish, and Confluence Age is the time in between of the Golden Age which is going to come. So this is Confluence Age is the Amrit Vela of the whole Kalpa. One kalpa is going to finish and the other is going to begin.
Malheureusement, en
So
ce
this
moment, il
is
n'y
a
a pas de
most
traduction en
benevolent
anglais.
age.
Aussitôt qu'il va y avoir de la
Anyways,
traduction en anglais, je vais pouvoir traduire en français.
all the ages, like when golden age finishes, then silver age start, but that confluence of those two ages is not beneficial because in those ages we are going down, descending. But this is the only age when it is ascending order, and it's beneficial for everyone. And for us, it's the gates opening for liberation and liberation in life. We go back to home and will play our new part in golden age. So at this present time, the transformation that is going to happen of darkness to light. So in the life of all of us, whatever darkness is there of ignorance, because of which we were all stumbling around. So that stumbling around is finished, and we all got the light of knowledge. And the biggest thing is that the meeting with Father, that we are all lost somewhere, all the souls that Baba used the word long lost, now found. So in English, Moini Didi is saying, in English, we also say long lost, now found. So Moini Didi is explaining how in Hindi and English, both the words are similar. In Hindi, we call it Sikilade, and in English is long lost and now found. Because we call out for God in path of devotion. So sometimes Baba tells us that I come at my time, I'm not here because you were calling out for me, because it's like extreme of calling out for God, because we are calling out for God with such true heart. We were remembering God with true heart, honest heart. We were calling out. So Baba comes, and when he comes, he introduces himself to us. He gives us knowledge. So with that knowledge, the stumbling finishes. With that knowledge, the darkness finishes. And what happens, like what we used to do in path of devotion, like from one place to another, one book to another. And another stumbling is like our mind and intellect is just wandering around. Wherever we feel that, oh, there is peace,
Malheureusement,
there is
l'interprète
happiness.
Indy n'a pas commencé à
Oh,
parler
so
anglais.
those, so mind and intellect is
Alors, on va
wandering everywhere,
peut-être faire un petit
every
changement
time.
encore.
But Baba comes and tells us the mantra Man Mana Bhav, so that our mind is focused. So I'm stopping in between because I just want you all to think about it, reflect on it. Then, if our mind can stabilize in 1 minute, 1 second, if we want to meet Baba, so can we meet him in 1 second? So that can happen only with practice. But we would say that our mind is now settled. It's not wandering every time. We all know that power and love is received only from Father, only from one Father. So we can get love from others, but in that love there is attachment, there is sorrow. So Mohini Didi is saying that when I felt that I used to feel why the life we got this life for happiness. Happiness doesn't mean that all the facilities, good food. No, happiness from inside. Then I used to think, what is the reason of going into sorrow? So the first reason
Alors, je peux
I
pas
thought that
parler, je peux pas faire de
attachment,
traduction
that
encore en ce moment
attachment is the biggest reason for
parce qu'il
the
n'y a pas de
sorrow.
traduction en anglais.
So if there is attachment and we are in sorrow and it's not fulfilled,
Mais
we
j'ai le
have a lot of
micro, il n'y a pas
expectations and
d'enregistrement
then we feel sorrow.
et le traducteur
So
hindi ne parle
then
pas.
I felt from where
Alors, il n'y a
I
pas de
can get
traduction de
true
hindi
love,
à l'anglais.
from where I can get all the attainments, from where I can get all the powers, then I realize it's from God, it's from Baba, it's from Father. So focus the mind
Le
in Father.
message.
That becomes so easy, so
Ils ont un petit
easy.
problème, alors c'est pas
It's
maintenant. Je pense
easy,
qu'on
like
va.
in
C'est pas
Logic,
aujourd'hui qu'on va
if we
entendre la
have
traduction
parents.
de hindi, mais tout
So
à l'heure, ça
we
devrait
don't
être
say, no,
vu
no,
pour
now I can
l'anglais ou
remember
français.
my parents. I can
Je tiens au
focus on
courant.
my parents. If I want to remember my mother, I can remember easily. If I want to remember my father, I can remember easily. So that kind of love, that kind of interchange, that kind of, and then when we get the introduction of God, so that is the introduction which gives us all the light, and removes all the darkness. So he is the one who gives us all the happiness, removes all the sorrow. He is the only one who is almighty authority. He makes us also powerful. So the transformation started happening after that. And then, like, we all got settled and we understood that where the confluence age is going, where the time is going right now. One is that iron age is in extreme, and one is that golden age is coming. So this is the matter to understand. If we understand that iron age is going to finish, but time is now for what? We need to understand the value of time. So people in the world, they say when you will become old or older, then only you go to this path of spirituality. But we need to understand the value of time, what we need to do at this time. In this world, the world is going in extreme vices. Everyone's attitude, their drishti, their action, their behavior, their wealth, where they are going, everything in vices. Because of body consciousness, arrogance, ego, desires, they want so many, they want this, they want this, they should. Then they realize, oh, that was not needed. So they are directing towards waste in extreme. And where are we going? Baba's children, where are we going? So at this time, Baba,
Ah,
at
ok.
this time,
Il faut
Baba
pas avoir
has
la
told
traduction. Ce
us
sera pas long.
that this is extreme, and after this extreme, it will be end, and then there will be beginning. So we are going towards new beginning, new beginning. When we understand that, so when we understand that, and sometimes there is also influence of time, so we need to understand that this is confluence age, and Baba at this most elevated age
Oui, je peux
is
parler.
making
Yes,
us
I can speak, but
elevated.
I don't hear in
So
English.
elevated means who is most elevated in all human beings. Elevated human beings like Lakshmi Narayan. So it's so subtle to understand, so subtle to understand. We should see that outside the whole environment, the whole surrounding, not even one person is like that, they realize that the time is transforming. So this is the law of time, that it has to transform. You might have never seen that 2 seconds are similar. Yesterday was different, today will be different, it will be different. But it's up to me how I'm improving, I'm making it better. We cannot say that, see, yesterday was good but today is not good. No,
Et
we
je remets
need to
mon...
use our time in worthwhile way. What I have to do, I
C'est fini
need
dans
to
une minute,
analyze what
malheureusement.
I have to do. Because at confluence age, only at confluence age, Baba teaches us what is right, what is wrong, what is vicious, what is good. So for everything, Baba is giving us understanding. So this is the time of transformation, because time is always changing, always moving forward.
Alors,
Transformation is happening. But those who understand the value of time, that the time now is to go to golden age, to our own kingdom. So we have to prepare for that. On one side, the whole world. Sometimes if you see that every country has collected so many things for destructions, they are spending so much money on these weapons for destructions. We don't have to do anything for that.
alors, do you
We
hear me now?
just have to absolve all our sins before destruction, so that we don't
So I
have
put
to
my button
suffer. We
French.
don't have to go for any sufferings or punishments. So we need to understand this time, acknowledge this time, importance of time, value of time. And Baba is giving us so many valuable jewels and directions and signals. So we need to understand them, imbibe them, and go into
Alors, c'est mon
ascending
micro.
stage.
Oui,
And
je n'entends
Baba
toujours
always
pas
tells
l'anglais.
us, if you move forward, if you are in ascending stage, then it's beneficial for everyone. So we should remember this. If we are in ascending stage, then the whole world is going to be in that ascending stage. So for with them, they will get benefited. They will get power. They will get good vibrations from us. They will feel peace. So we need to understand the time, acknowledge the time, what time is going to tell us to do, what time is telling us to do. So we need to pay attention on it. This is the time that when everything outside is going into extreme, but Baba is taking all of us children to the light, removing the darkness. Okay, Om Shanti.